Yes, I'd like to shout out to Don Sinclair and the YouTube channel. Yours truly, Dennis Boval, in a live situation.
Hello, my name is Angelique. Welcome today, joining us at Don Sinclair Reggae Vibes. Today I'm with Buckey Ranks, the DJ. Hello and welcome.
Blessed, it's I, original Buckey Ranks, and to the Lord I give thanks. I come with a musical vengeance.
Thank you for joining us. When did you start DJing?
Well, I started DJ from way back in the 1978.
Okay.
And the sound system, I graduated from the sound system, you know. And then after that, I went to the studio.
Okay, so what and who were your early passions?
For example, the sound system itself, the passion music.
In the artists?
My idol used to be like Lone Ranger, Banzo Dolibang, that DJ there. His style and his a man like Peter Touch for his lyrical content, his revolution content.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Where did the name Buckey Ranks come from?
Well, I grew up in the country of Portland in Jamaica, 15 miles from Port Antonio, 75 miles from Kingston. I'm a countryman, original farmer man. I am a farmer man, but I'm from that parish of Portland, you know? So being as a country guy, June as I was working on the farm at that time, I used to take a trip to Kingston more time, go to the markets, and during that time I used to follow the guys, them punch the jukebox and play the part 2 of the rhythm. And from there on, that is where I get my practice from. Okay. And then the sound system. And then a little man from our district in Millbank went and go to farm work. Farm work is like leaving from Jamaica and going to New York, to America, Canada, to work in picking apples or cut cane. And he came back with a sound system in our little district, and I started DJ from there.
Okay, so that was your first performance, your first event? Yeah. Okay, and what, you just loved the buzz from that?
Yes, and they give me a name because Bucky come from the rude boy thing and the gangster thing. I'm not a gangster still, you know, but because I'm more stand up for my community and stand up for what I write. You know what I mean? And because I'm more outspoken and more defender of the community and defender of my friends and my family. They used to have this movie called, the cowboy movie called Buck and the Preacher. So from there on.
Okay. What was the first record that you bought?
The first record that I bought, it was a Level Thompson music. I think it go like 3 Babylon Attack, 1 Dreadlocks. 3 Babylon Attack, 1 Dreadlocks. Something like that, yeah. It was a Level Thompson record, the first record I bought.
Okay. What do you personally consider to be the incisive moments in your artistic career? I mean, you started in the 70s. You've been going for a long time.
Well, me, personally, as I said, I didn't record songs till late in the 80s. I'm more like a stage show artist and a sound system artist. Now, the music now changed from that time until this time. Now, my type of music back in the days used to be dancehall. But as I'm growing up older, I more get wiser. I stick to the roots and the culture and reality. Okay. That is where my lineage of music is going right now. Because right now I produce over 9 albums and 7 of them is my album on the street here right now.
Okay. So you say you produce. What are the challenges between DJing and producing?
For example, if you're working, I like to work with the older artists them. Like the group called the Congos, the group called the Jays, Adalbert Tibbet, Prince Allah. But if I'm working with the younger artists, it's more about money. You know what I mean? No disrespect, but to be a producer, it's got to be an ear client. You got to be more, listen to what the singer is singing and his voice. I look for a sound, unusual sound, and delivery of lyrics. That is what I look for when I'm producing an artist.
Okay, so when you're going to play a set, though, how do you prepare for your set?
My set? For example, if I'm working in a different country, like if I'm working in Europe, I pick certain type of music in Europe, more roots and culture and reality, more dub. If I'm working like more in the Caribbean island, I'm more reggae, more dancehall, a little bit flavored with roots lyrics, but more dancehall rhythm.
Okay, so would you say mainland Europe and England are the same?
Yeah. Like, for example, Friday night I work with a band called Mighty Star, me and the Mighty Star band in Portsmouth. And it was lovely. The turnout was lovely, you know what I mean? They love the type of music that I produce and write and compose. That's the type of crowd I'm more going for the last 10 years.
Okay.
In France, my first album that I released in France, it titled Let It Grow. It was a Roots album, and it does well in there in France. I toured all of France in the 90s with that album.
Okay. What are your top 3 genres of music? I know reggae is there, but other genres of music?
Well, I tell you the truth, I listen to all type of music. Well, right now, I love the old jazz and the old soul. You say 3? Old jazz, old soul, and gospel.
Okay.
Because I grew up in the church, you know. Grew up in the church. My whole family is a church people. My mom is a Christian. My dad is a Christian. My sister, my brother.
Well, reggae music has a lot of gospel influence, so, yeah. How important is building a relationship with the music you're playing for your own approach?
How important?
Yes.
It's very important if you want to reach certain audience and certain individual. Because my music have a message. I don't do music for 1 day or 2 day. I do music for everlasting. I do tune like Bob Marley, Peter Touch, those type of music, everlasting. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like you play music, you don't play it for 1 week or 2 months. I try to build music that can play 30, 40, 50 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What makes you decide to play a particular record during your set? Is it the mood of the crowd?
As I says, if I'm going to work at a venue, I always ask a promoter, what is the type of crowd or what, you know, all right, for example, if I have a hit in Canada with a song called Domestic Man, I didn't know it was hit in Canada. You know what I mean? That song done that song about 35 years for Errol Dunkley and the Dunk label. And when I went to Canada and I was working on the stage, they keep on asking for the song, Domestic Man, Domestic Man. You see? I didn't rehearse it. So it teach me a lesson. So you got to do research for what venue I'm going to work, what song it in that country or that type of place.
Okay. When there is more music that you can possibly take in, it is becoming increasingly hard to know what constitutes an original and a remake anymore. What is your opinion on the importance of roots, traditions, respecting originals and sources?
For me, I love the raw. I don't like the computer rhythm. No disrespect to the producers who down that road. I love the raw, go in the studio with the live drum, the live guitar, the live piano, the live acoustic, you know what I mean? Instead of the computerized what for the last 15, 20 years is going on with right now. My next album right now is back to basic. And that is where it is right now.
Okay. Do you believe in the possibility of reading an audience, and how do you put this into practice?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Do you believe in the possibility of reading an audience, and how do you put this into practice?
Yes, as a performer, you have to watch the audience. It's very, very vital to watch the audience. Because some venue that you go, they don't know what you're saying, and they don't understand the tune, so you got to watch the audience. As I said, you might, during your rehearsal, you might say, track 1 is going to be this, track 2 is going to be that. No, you're going to change it up. And you whisper to so listen, I want this track to play now. Because it's a lover's mood. Or it might be a reality mood. Depends the crowd. So you watch the crowd. Okay,
so does that work more in mainland Europe?
All over.
Where they don't speak English?
All over.
Okay.
That is why I don't go in certain, I don't book in certain venue. You couldn't put me on a show with Sanchez nor Beres Hammond. That is a Lovers Rock show.
Okay.
You can if it's a festival, but if the 3 of us are going to work on that show, to me, that show be like a Lovers Rock show for Sanchez and Beres Hammond and Riley.
Okay.
But if it's Bunny Wailer, Buckey Ranks, Luciano, yes, it's a different type of show.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. How do you see the balance between giving the crowd what they want and treating them to something new?
As an artist, you have to be pleasing the crowd at all times. Try your best to please the crowd. Because the crowd, the fans are the one that make you. You're not supposed to diss the fans no time at all. Try your best to please them. Even if you're feeling sick or you're feeling down, you're on the stage, you must act like an artist, act very professional, and entertain the crowd at all times. Do not make the crowd know that you are not feeling sick or something like that. Because they pay the money to come and see you. Yeah. And they are your fans.
Yes, they are. How do you feel is the music transformed in the hands of a DJ?
DJ can break you and make you as well too. Because if a DJ gets your song like 2 or 3 months before in that country or that place and playing your song on the radio or in the club, he can, in other words, we call it bossa Jamaica, boss you.
DJs that just press play on their laptop may have given technology a bad name, but without technology, there'd be no DJing in the first place. What's your perspective on the relationship and the balance between technological advances, music, and the art of DJing? Because you would have been around at the time of vinyl, so you would have seen a lot of change.
We have to move, as an artist like now, from the 70s till now, we have to go with the change. Everything's computerized now, laptop, tablets, and your phone, so you have to be up to date. You cannot go back way back in when. So me now, as an OLED, I have to be inclined. I see a little 4-year-old guy, a 4-year-old baby, have a tablet, and I learn from him. Learn. I seriously, bam, 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 bam. I said, damn. You see what I'm seeing? So I have to be up to date. What's going on? I can't make it leave me. I went to the bank there. Nobody's at the till. You can bank your money right there and then and draw your money and do everything. So the next 5 years, there's nobody in the bank. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be up to date. Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm learning as much I can learn on the computer because there is nobody going to be in the bank. Nobody's going to be, matter of fact, nobody's going to drive your car. Yeah, I saw a program in America there. A guy sitting in the car and just press some button on the car, driving straight to where he's going.
Okay, Night Rider style.
Okay.
What is your favourite tune of all time? Doesn't matter what genre, just your favourite tune of all time.
Favourite tune of all time? It's a funny one. Don't Worry by Bob Marley. Don't worry about a thing.
Why?
Because every little thing, don't worry. I have a song called Why Worry? Why worry when worry not worrying about you at all? You at all. Why worry when worry not worrying about you? Okay. You see what I'm saying?
I do. Tell me about the film that you were in, We the Ragamuffin.
Okay. I done that. That film I done 1992 in Peckham. I was on tour with Sugar Mine at Youthman Promotion Sound System, and I was in Brixton at the cab office taking a cab. One of my fellow co-workers saw me and said they're doing a film in Peckham. Let's go up there. And I went on there on the set, and that was it. I went for audition, screen test me, and he said, go ahead. And I get the starring part, We the Ragamuffin. And I featured quite more movies, like cameos and things like that, and documentaries. I love the acting thing about it.
Okay.
You know,
so is that something you'd like to get more into? Yeah.
When I go back to Jamaica, I done a screen test last year and some audition for some movie from America. So it looks like it's going to take off again. And I give it a break for a while. Mm-hmm. But I love it.
Okay, good luck with that.
I love the camera.
Good luck with that. When all the partying is done and over, how do you chill out? How do you relax and unwind?
When I done a show?
Yeah.
I like to interact with the fans and get the feeling if they enjoy the show. I like to, after I've done, come off the stage, I like to meet and greet, get the feedback from the fans. Because, as I says, they are the one that build you. They're the one that make you. They're the one buying the records. No dissing.
Yeah, but once you've dealt with the fans and after the after party, how do you just wind down?
I just go back to my hotel and I read my Bible and I give thanks unto the Almighty. I say, give thanks for life.
Amen. What do you do outside of the dancehall music scene? What else? Other things do you do?
As I said, I'm from the country. I'm a farmer man. When I'm not in the studio or doing music, I'm on the farm planting, cultivating the land, planting my dashi, my banana, my ginger, my pepper. That's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's relaxing.
You've got green fingers.
Yes, very green fingers.
What advice would you give to any up-and-coming DJs?
As new artists coming up,
Yeah.
you have to know where you want to go with this music business. You have to know where you want to market yourself, in what way you want to market yourself. You want to market yourself as a dancehall artist, or a reggae or roots and culture artist, or as a 1 week or 2 week thing you're up to, or as a glorified thing. Because some people just do it for just to get into clubs or people know the name or something like that. They're not serious about it. So time off, watch the market and know what you want to do and where you want to go with this thing.
Okay. Would you say it was easier for you to break out as a DJ in Jamaica or to do it here? Where would you say was easier?
Delegation. Can be anywhere at all.
Okay.
And you have to have a team of people around you as well to help you support your thing and straighten your thing.
Okay.
It's more easy than before now, you know. Because technology, as I says, you know what I mean?
Oh, so technology has helped the DJ?
Yes.
Okay. In what way? How?
Marketing and the computer and everything with all these different, I don't want to call the names. They're not paying me for that.
Okay.
YouTube. You know what I mean? YouTube is a thing that can help you a lot.
Okay, so you're in London right now. Have you got any shows coming up?
I'm going to Sweden next 2 weeks' time and then go back to Jamaica.
Okay.
The last show that I've done is Friday night at the Barn in Portsmouth. It was lovely.
Okay.
Nice turnout.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming to meet with me today.
Blessed.
Do you have a message for Don Sinclair about the work you'll be doing?
Well, Mr. Sinclair, don't worry yourself. I'm sharp and prepared in the atmosphere. Remember, it is I, Buckey Ranks, and to the Lord I give thanks. Anytime you want me here, I'll be here, Mr. Sinclair.
Thank you. This is Angelique for Don Sinclair Reggae Vibes. Thank you for joining us today. Hope to see you again. Bye.